$100 on the line to the team that wins it all. And one of these two teams is done right after this. Both teams ready to play the next best of 3 series. One of them not going to make it there. We'll figure out who it is, and we'll figure out what the killer is. It is Spirit, as predicted. Okay, so Corrupt Intervention already out. And this is a good spread for Corrupt Intervention. There's always those games every once in a while where you get a Corrupt Intervention where it's half the map is over here. You get 2 on this side and 1 on that side. It's all 3 gens on this kind of side of the map past this pyramid. And you can even see Chef Eli just kind of waiting and looking for something. The thing is when you go against these coordinated teams, they won't make that movement early, especially with a Corrupt Intervention on the board. They might not make that movement early. Chef Eli thinks he sees something. Heads in this direction. Generator not touched yet. Chef Eli goes back towards the middle, checking the next generator. And we will quickly cycle through the survivors, see what's going on over here. Again, G-Eazy on the Nia that he's played every game, being patient. Lucian on the Claudette, same thing. Hammed on his ace. Switch on his detective tap. Everybody being patient, not doing anything, trying to wait out the Corrupt Intervention. Corrupt Intervention now halfway gone. The question is, can Chef Eli find anything? Obviously, when you're phasing, you can't see anything, but you can hear some things. A popular perk, I'm not saying if he's running it or not, is Strider, where you can hear the sounds of pain and breathing. It's a little bit louder. I think it's 25% louder. So you can hear some breathing with that a bit easier usually. But the question is do you run that in tournament when there are so many other options to choose from? Still no movement. 75% of Corrupt Intervention is done. Thought he heard something there. Couldn't find it. Survivors still waiting out Corrupt Intervention. All 4 making no progress. Chef Eli is close to 1, but didn't know it. There are no scratch marks. These guys are not moving, so Switch gets out of the way. Corrupt Intervention almost gone now. So 1 perk completely gone, and nothing made from it for Chef Eli. And that is now timed out. So all 7 generators are good to go. Do the survivors start working on them now, or do they stay patient? Chef Eli thinks these are going on it. Phases. Nothing yet. No generator sounds yet. Eli continuing to look for it. Exhaust on the ground, playing super patient. Generator being touched over here. That is Lucian and Hammed. 2 survivors in this generator. Hasn't gotten much progress on it, about 25% of the way. But the first chase has begun. Call-outs have happened. So I'm sure G-Eazy and Switch are also on different generators. Goes to the window there. Lucian going around the long way again. Running this jungle gym super well so far. Back into this area. Has a pallet. Will he use it? When does Eli phase? Eli hasn't phased yet. Eli will break the pallet first before deciding whether or not to phase walk. Still has it. Still holding onto it. Now decides to use it. We can see the bushes moving. Did Eli go this way? Looking for scratches. Can't find it yet. Heard the breathing. Went the wrong way. There he is. First hit of the game onto Lucian. Lucian going around the wrong way, though. Standing there, maybe waiting for a dead heart or something. There was patience and a pickup here. Chef Eli will get the first hook here of this game to put his team up 1 more point. And again, the way that these games have been going, the killers are basically just trying to hold off as long as they can versus the survivors' points. Runs right over here to this generator. Nobody on it. The survivor that was on their left. Pop Goes the Weasel comes out. Pop Goes the Weasel has been revealed now. So that is the second perk. So we know that the 2 perks that he is running were Corrupt Intervention and Pop Goes the Weasel. Other 2 still hidden. It has been called out, so I'll announce it. Statinophobia is the 3rd perk. As soon as you get hurt, you're told, and I'm sure that Lucian called that out right away, gets stuck on a rock there for a moment, so we know 3 of the 4 perks. Don't know the last one. This generator right in the middle, such a prime one to get done quickly if you can. Hand was on it. We'll be getting into a chase with Chef Eli. Pallet will not go down. There it goes, and the generator does get completed at the same time. That was a bit janky, but it does go down. The pallet goes down and gets a stun. Immediately broken and immediately phasing right after that. The unhook does come through. That is G-Eazy, the team captain, coming over and saving his teammate. G-Eazy will take a hit in the back for that. So G-Eazy and Lucian, 2 survivors that are hurt. 15.5 to 9 are the points right now. 4 generators still need to be completed. This one's got a lot of progress on it. Hands back on it. So is Switch. And the 2 of them wanted to stay on that. It's so close to being done, but they have to abandon that as Switch takes a hit. So now 3 of the 4 survivors are hurt. 1 just healed Lucian. Again, all 4 survivors bringing medkits constantly. It puts you in such a prime situation. Scratches here. Back to the generator. It was Hammed. Hammed will hit a totem here and take a hit in the back for doing so. G-Eazy now healed. So as soon as we get a 3rd survivor hurt, that second one heals. And there's a 3rd one that's healed. Now Switch is back to full health. We are chasing Ham, the only injured survivor right now. The phase comes out. This pallet over here was already used, by the way. And a yank off the generator! Lucian all of a sudden gets yanked and hooked. What a play. What awareness there. Wow. That's huge. And the pop goes off on that generator. That's also Lucian's second hook. And good play by Chef to come back this way. Nia, G-Eazy, the team captain, going to take a hit in the back, was healed, made sure that Ham was able to get out okay. And now the question for Chef becomes, who do I chase? G-Eazy as well. For those of you playing along at home, is one of the survivors that was running borrowed time in earlier games. Chef Eli will look for this one. Will fake the phase. Does Ham go back over? Maybe, maybe not. He's waiting. Doesn't, but he's still going to take a hit here. Ham just tried to go away from that one, but it's not going to work. It's going to go down. Lucian's still on the hook. I would expect the unhook to come through any second now. And Ham does go down. No generator completed in this time frame as well, by the way. That hook does go up. That is now 17.5 points we've got here. This gen's got to be so close. But now it's going to get popped. Lucian does heal on the side of the map. G-Eazy somewhere. Only injured survivor that is active. Ham now does get off the hook. It's Switch and Lucian over here, the two healthy survivors. The pallet probably going to go down quickly. Maybe not. Lucian gets hit here. And Lucian, again, mind you, if Lucian gets hit and goes down, Lucian is dead. And Spirit is so hard to mess with in loops. And he's going to be able to be found. And he's going to go down. He's going to get hooked here immediately. Unless Decisive Strike is active, this is devastating for Exhausted on the ground. It isn't active. Lucian gets hooked. He's dead. That's 19.5 points. This game is not looking good right now for Exhausted on the ground, as the Skillet are doing extremely well here. And Chef Eli doing a sensational job on Spirit so far. 3 survivors left. 4 generators need to be completed. G-Eazy in the chase now. Team captain hoping to make something happen for his team. Generator gets completed. Good patience on the vault. No lie. He will be able to catch up. I know that I owe Exhausted 2 points here. I'll get there in just a moment here as the chase is still. Eli will get a hit on a G-Eazy in the back. We'll up to the points now as we speak. The phase coming through at the exact same time. Looking for something else to happen here. Can hear there's a vault that comes through. Good vault for G-Eazy. Pallet goes down as well. G-Eazy needs to create some distance here, still lingering in this area. The generators are being rushed now and completed by Switch and Ham, you could assume. The shack comes through. The strongest and safest loop in the game. The pallet goes down. The generator also goes down. And G-Eazy making a lot of time for his team. You can hear him to the left, to the right, to the center. A vault come through again. Running the struggle gym really well, but can he get enough? I know I owe 2 more points to survivors. And G-Eazy recognizes he's going to go down once again 360, and he barely is unable to avoid it. That is 13 points now. Exhausted doing a good job trying to get back into this G-Eazy on his first hook. Does G-Eazy have deliverance? If he does have deliverance, Hand and Switch can stay on the generators they're on, which could be anywhere. If they're all the way on that side of the map over there, it's going to be so hard for Spirit to get all the way over there as quickly as they can. And there is a little bit of progress made on this generator. That looked like it was Switch. This generator will get popped. G-Eazy still on the hook. It is Hand, excuse me. So Switch is still missing right now. G-Eazy off the hook. That was an unhook. That was not a deliverance. So that means that Switch is over here and G-Eazy. So Hand needs to be on a generator right now with the pressure that's being created. They were trying to heal. It's not going to happen. Switch jumps off the side. G-Eazy jumps off the side. I don't know if borrowed time is here. Is that a sprint burst? It is a sprint burst. So G-Eazy's going to take off. Hand has got to be on a generator for Exhausted. They're going to have a chance. And I'm surprised to see Switch not coming in to take a hit for his teammate. He might be at the side here. I'm not 100% sure. He's trying to come in, but it's too late. And now he's in a precarious situation because now he's going to get chased. Now G-Eazy can recover. Good bait by Switch to not go over that vault and good patience. Eli going for it, but didn't happen. Now Eli in the chase with Switch does end up opting to go back to pick up G-Eazy here. 13 to 19.5. With this hook, it'll be 20.5. Exhausted on the ground. They've got to be on generators right now on the other side of the map. But someone's going to have to come get their team captain down here, or they're going to be in a world of hurt. 2 generators left. Chef Eli opting to play the camp game a bit, it looks like. By the way, Math does check out. Exhausted on the ground, still in it. They get that generator done. They're now at 15 points here to 20.5. If they get that last generator done and the 4 survivors escape, they will win by 1.5, which means only one more person can get hooked, which means that if G-Eazy dies on the hook, they are out of the game. We can see the red scratch marks here on the side. That is Hand being in the chase right now, but Switch is going to go ahead and go for that unhook. Hand is able to evade this hook. If G-Eazy dies on the hook, it is over. They've got to get him off in time. And Switch is on the way, does get the unhook. Can they get on a generator in time? Hand is buying as much time as he can. If he gets hooked, that's okay. They'll be up by half a point if they can all manage to escape afterward. But the mind games against the Snort is so hard! And it's shown why. Chef Eli picks up another down. With this hook, it is 20.5. It is now, if the survivors play the rest of this game absolutely perfectly, they can win by half a point if it is played perfectly. Meaning the last generator gets done and all the survivors get out. That is going to be extremely hard to do, but the pressure is mounting for both of these squads. They've got to be on a generator. G-Eazy didn't here, which means that they got on a generator together. He was near this hook, which means that they're probably on this generator, which is why Chef Eli is going this way. He hears the crying from Nia. Where is it at? Is it in the basement? He's not sure. Is it outside? It's got to be in the basement. The generator behind is being worked on still by Switch, and Switch is now going to have to get pulled down. Gonna kick the generator, and it is Pop Goes the Weasel for the regression. Mind you, Hand is still on the other side of the map and is still on the hook. There's somebody here. I would assume it's Switch is still right here. We don't hear any crying. We do hear the movement from Switch. We'll take a hit in the back. G-Eazy, the captain, we've got to assume is going for Hand. There's the unhook. All 3 survivors are hurt. They've got to play this perfectly. If one person goes down and gets hooked, it's over. No matter what they do, it'll be over if Switch goes down here. He knows that. He's going to a pallet, but it's so hard against the Spirit. Doesn't drop it, holds it. Is he on the right side or not? He's on the wrong side, and he's going to go down! Unless I cannot math, with this hook, that is it. And Skillet will be moving on to play Autistic Gaming in the finals here, as that puts him to 22.5. This generator still regressing. Switch is unable to hook, is able to unhook himself with the deliverance. I think Chef Eli also recognizes that maybe it's over, potentially. Is able to vault this pallet, looking around the side, coming for it. We hear him to the left, him to the right. There's no way. Okay, decisive. The last generator does get completed. It is decisive strike. The last generator does get completed. That brings the survivors up to 17 points. But it's not enough. If all 3 survivors get out here, it'll be 4.5 points, which means they will lose by 1 point. And the way that Eli was swinging his sword, I think that maybe he knows that. I'm not 100% sure. Hand is healed. Looking for Switch. Still goes down. Switch will go down. Cannot be healed, by the way, mind you, with the deliverance, with the broken. And he will get hooked again. Skillet will go up to 23.5 points here with that hook. Hand and G-Eazy, the 2 survivors left alive, know that they need to come in for a save here for some points. But Chef Eli just happy to camp this one out and send his team to the finals. Let's take a look at the survivors' perspectives. This gate is getting opened, and it is the one that Ham is at as well. Switch still on the hook. Will more than likely end up going down here, which will be another 2 points heading over to the survivor, excuse me, to Skillet. If that happens, if these 2 survivors leave, it'll be 3 points, which will make it 25.5 to 20. And that is, in a sense, the concession with the 2 survivors escaping to bring the total to 20 points to 25.5, meaning the Skillet has advanced and will play against Autistic Gaming in the finals here. A very, very good series, and if anything, shows how great these 2 teams were. But it will be the Skillet that does move on here into the finals.